How you doing everyone? And today's video is simply going back to Hardline. Now going back to Hardline is something I always wanted to do, but every time I check for the amount of players on the servers, I discover that there's only half a server, and that makes me sad. Because Battlefield Hardline is a solid game and the biggest problems that it had were all fixed. And now after around 2 years of not playing Hardline, I kind of like it again. It has this cool feeling to it. Especially while driving a police car with music and sirens on. I mean, you have to think about it, this is some cool shit. Especially if you get to do it in the middle of the streets, where there's an entire war going on between cops and gangs, or criminals, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because I saw a small surge in player count in Hardline. So I downloaded the game and jumped right to it. And then it made me laugh because of how the shooting works. Basically, in Hardline, when you're shooting, you feel like you are using an airsoft rifle. If you ever played airsoft or heard of it, it's pretty much like small BBs that you fire with an air rifle. So all that said and done, I gotta say, this game is special for a reason, because this is the first game in Battlefield history that is not about a full-out war between 2 or 3 nations, and that is something even though it did not work, but I respect that they try to change and see if people like it or not, and I love the idea of having a game like Hardline in my collection. Because there are not a lot of games that goes cops versus criminals. Don't get me wrong, there are games of SWAT teams and special forces versus terrorists, but not cops versus criminals. And there is a difference, and that's what makes Hardline such a cool game to try. And personally, I wish I see another game of cops versus criminals. And I think that would be a nice game to enjoy. But let's be honest, there is no studio willing to create a game that shows the cops as the good guys, especially with all the shit that is happening, with cops abusing their power towards minorities, and because of that, I doubt we will see a good cop versus crime game anytime soon. Anyway, I'm sorry for going off-road, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day everyone.